Hello and welcome to another one of these ADD videos. Today we're going to be looking at this example here of evaluating this inequality. So the first thing you should note is that we have a power of x greater than 1 with one of these inequality symbols. A polynomial with a power of x greater than 1 and an inequality. So one of these guys. So whether it's less than or equal to, less than, greater than, or greater than or equal to, we're going to have to do the cut points. We're going to have to plot them on the number line using open and closed dot and pick a test point on either side. All right? So the first thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to find our cut points. So what we do is we go off to the side, we set it equal to 0, find our cut points. We're able to factor. If you need to factor by grouping, that's fine. Or this is pretty basic polynomial, so you should be able to guess your way to those two factors. And you can check it by foiling it out, making sure that it does equal what you have here, and it does. So then you set them equal to 0 because they're multiplied and equal to 0, and we find our cut points are equal to 6 and negative 3. However, because there was no equal sign in the original problem, instead of a closed dot, we should get an open dot on our number line. So let's create our number line. Okay, so once we get what the cut points are of 6 and negative 3, we plot them on the number line, and we're going to use an open dot for both of these because there is no equal sign in the original problem. So now what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to pick a test point. Anything to the left of negative 3, I'm choosing negative 10. Something in between these two values, 0 is pretty easy to plug in. And then something to the right of 6, 10. And then we're going to plug in those test points into your original function. And when we do so, you will see that you get the following pattern on your number line. Once plugging in a negative 10 minus 6 is negative, negative 10 plus 3 is negative. Two negative numbers multiplied together is a positive. I don't care about the actual value. Plug in a 0, negative 6 times positive 3 is a negative number, hence the negative. And then plugging the 10 minus 6 is 4, 10 plus 3 is 13. Two positives give you a positive. All right? So what of this is important to us? Well, if you remember, the question was asking where is it greater than 0, which are the plus signs here and here. And if we look for the plus signs and we use our domain rules, the infinite values always get parentheses, and so do these negative 3 and 6 values because they're not included. They're open dots, not closed dots. All right, so I hope I've clarified enough basics for you to practice some of these sign analysis problems and find your cut points and do your test points. You do this anytime there's a power of x greater than 1 and one of these inequalities. All right, practice, practice, practice is the key. There are other times you do sign analysis. If you had a fraction here in one of these guys, the inequalities, then you also do sign analysis. There's a whole different group of videos for that. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.